For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler, currently joined by two Wheeling University men's soccer players who have been instrumental in helping the Wheeling Highlanders win the Valley Conference in the Ohio Valley Premier League, Richard Afolayanka and TJ Cherry. And guys, first of all, thanks for joining me and talk a little bit about this season. We'll start with you, Rich, and then go to TJ. Talk about the season and what it's been like for you guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Zach. This season has been like really good. We started like very slow, like when we start our first game. So towards the middle of the season, we pick up form. Then we started winning games. So we moved from there. Then we progressed like really well. We put in shifts in practice and we worked so hard. So we have like the result that we have right now. So which is really good for us. Practice was like really helpful. Everyone is like really focused on training. So which is like the major key for us. Like everyone is like working really hard and we have the hunger. So which like really helped us like towards the end of the season. So that's it.
I'd say for us this year, all we've been doing is progressing the whole year and going into the final. We're coming off of 2 shutout wins, and it's just all momentum moving forward. Good trainings, just high intensity, and everyone's up for it. So it'll be fun.
And talk a little bit about what was the moment like when you guys got the win, got the conference championship. What was it like in that moment?
Oh, that was like one of the best moments of the season for us. Going into that game, we already know that we are playing against like a tough opponent because when we play them at a home in 16th Street, so they gave us like a good challenge. So heading to their home, we knew what we are heading up for. So it was like a really big game for us. Like we started like with high intensity, and once we scored like the first goal, fortunately T just scored the first goal, so which was very good for us. And once we got that first goal, we built the momentum from there. So then I got the second goal of the game. Then their momentum dropped, so we were able to capitalize on some of their mistake and have control of the game towards the end, which was very helpful for us. And finishing with a trophy was the best moment of the season. It's like the highlight of our season. We've worked really hard for it, and in the middle of the season, a couple of knocks, and we still finished strong, which was very confidence booster for us heading into like the first season.
Yeah, to add on to Richie, I'd say it's just like a sign of relief knowing that everything we put into the season has finally paid off. But now looking into this weekend, that's our new goal going into this weekend, is to win another trophy.
And TJ, we'll go back to you. You completed your first year here at Wheeling University last season, your freshman season. Talk about that year and what you learned through your first college season that you're going to take into this coming year.
I just learned a lot about just working with guys that are older than you, just pushing me to levels I'd never been pushed to before. And it's great having guys like Richie on my team, just defending guys like that every day in practice, just making me a better player. But I think going into this year, we have a lot to build on, and I think it'll be a good and fun year.
And for you, you mentioned playing with guys like Richie. What's it like having those strikers ahead of you like Richie and all the other guys on your team as a defender?
It's a good thing for me. It makes my brain work a lot faster than it ever has before. Just knowing that they can beat players with speed, skill, just they have more to them than an average player. So I think it's a good thing for me, just moving forward, making me better on top of it.
Currently joined by Wheeling University men's soccer players Richard Afolayanka and TJ Cherry. And Rich, we'll go to you. You've had a great summer. You scored 15 goals in 10 games. Talk about what's clicked for you on the offensive side.
That is, I mean, to talk about that is like going from there. Like I had like a couple of good players around me, so it's not just like me. Though I put in work on my own, but like the quality of players that I have around me have really helped me. So they give me like good runs and they create chances for me, and which was way better. And last year I was like joined third top scorer. So I came in this year with the goal of like scoring more goals and being a better player than last year, which we almost won the conference last year too, but we were like down like in the middle of the season. But my goal personally this year was like to up my game and help the team, and which was very, very obvious with the work that I've put in. And I was glad I'm able to help the team and with the coaching and the kind of players that I have around me. So they really helped me and pushed me, and which I'm really grateful for to have those kind of players around me,
And,
and which is gonna be like a confidence booster heading into the fourth season.
and for you, you're entering your third year here with the Wheeling University men's soccer team, moving into more of a leadership role. What's that going to be like for you, kind of stepping up in that role and kind of leading this team as you guys move forward?
It's gonna be great to be in that kind of position, and with the kind of players that we have last year and the returning ones and the new incoming players. So hopefully we're gonna like have like a good individual and a team meeting to just like work on how we're gonna take this team to the next level, which is to be in like the top four in the MEC, which is a major goal. So like once we return, we're gonna have those kind of meeting and talk about how we're gonna take this team to where it has to be. We should be able to compete with the top teams in the MEC, which is a major goal. So being in that position will be like really, really confidence booster for me, and with the kind of players that I have around me, which they're hungry to go, players like TJ and all other guys. So everyone is like willing to go and working hard this summer. So which is gonna be a great, great motivation for us. And once everyone put in the shift and we work together as a team, so we see how far we can go this coming year.
And for both of you guys this summer, what has it meant to you to be able to work with some Wheeling alumni? Ryan Wall was a graduate assistant here, and then Greg Martin also played 4 years here at Wheeling. Having those guys who've experienced Wheeling, what was that like kind of getting to learn from them?
Yeah, it's really, really great because they were able to like just not just coach us, like they get on us like the chemistry that we have. It was one of our major like key to our success this year because we have our coaching apart from the team. Like they get on us and push us to like greater height and in practice and in games. So Ryan is always like getting on us. He wants the best out of us, like in practice and in games, and which was very great to have those kind of coaches, and they know what they're doing, so they just don't like say stuff that is not gonna like show in the game. So they teach us like what we need to focus on in games, and their major key to our success is like having those kind of guys as leaders and pushing us in everything that we have to do.
Yeah, I'd say on top of what Richie said, all those guys just from being through the Wheeling system, they know what the goals are for that program now, especially with us there and just the rebuild that we've had over the past year. They know there's a certain level that we need to be playing at, and he wants us to push past that level and just keep progressing as players and as a team. So.
And then finally, guys, talk about your excitement. Camp coming up here in a couple of weeks. Talk about your excitement about coming back and getting ready for 2022.
Yeah, I'm
Really
pretty
excited
excited to get going, and we have like new players coming in, so I'm excited to meet those new guys and put in shift together and get ready for the season, which is our major goal to like compete at the highest level in the MEC to see what we have, and with the incoming coach too. So I'm excited with that too to get to work with him and see what we have and move forward with the team and see how far we can go this year, which we are very optimistic uh, to be able to do great stuff this coming year.
I'm real excited for this year as well. This year, I'm looking at it as I know I've talked to Richie about this and a couple of the other guys on our team. It's top four or nothing for us this year. I think last year we had the talent to do it, and there was just spells of the season where we like let ourselves down. And I'd say this year everyone seems to have gone into the offseason with the right mindset, and everyone's working real hard. So it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Thanks, guys. Good luck in the OVPL championship game this Saturday, and can't wait to see you on the field this season.
Thanks, Zach.
Thank you.
For
Have a good
Wheeling
day.
University
Bye.
Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.